Hey friends, your girl here, Tanisha. I work with Tanisha.com. So, guys, here is some relationship advice for women, right? Relationship advice for women. Now, I'm a woman and I'm in a relationship. I'm married. Now, some of you may be watching this video. You might be married, you might not be married, okay? And I'm going to tell you, what I discovered in I want to say 13, 14 years that I've been in the relationship. Now me and my husband been married for 7 years. Okay. So I want to tell you guys the ultimate thing. All right. This relationship advice, guys, I'm going to give you. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a professional or anything, guys. I just been in relationships, right? I've been in a relationship with the same man for over 14 years. Okay. Now, it wasn't easy at all. You know what? But here's the thing, right? It wasn't easy, but guess what, guys? It is definitely worth it if you and that person have the same goals and you have the same dreams and you guys want to move towards those same goals and dreams. But what I did discover, guys, is that if you want something to work, you got to make it work. Nothing is just going to wake up one day and work, okay? Now, if you have a boyfriend, right, as a woman, right, because you landed on this video because you want some relationship advice, for women. So you landed here, right? So I'm not an expert. I just been in a relationship for 13 years, so I might have just more, experience than most people, right? So here's the thing of what I discovered, okay, that you really have to know what you want in this relationship. See, the relationship is not just, oh, what can my man do for me? No, because it's a two-way street, guys. He come 50%, you come 50%, and then both of y'all together is 100%. Now, if he come in 20, you got to come become 80. Guess what? Now that's a problem. Right? I feel like everybody should come to the table with something. So whether you've been in a relationship for 2 weeks, 2 years, 20 years, guys, it's the same principle of what do you come to the table with, right? So if you come to the table with a job, if you come to the table with paying half of the bills, if you come to the table with rubbing and dubbing and loving, your husband or your boyfriend, if you treating your husband right, you cooking, him food, or you taking him out, you rubbing his feet, you washing, his clothes, and then in turn, right? So they say that's your 50%. Now, in turn, his 50% is cooking for you, rubbing your feet, taking care, of the kids, coming up with half of, the bills every single month. So both of y'all, right? Now both of y'all bringing something to the table. He's loving you right. He's kissing you right. He's showing you affection. He's sexing you right? So this is relationship advice, for women, guys. Make sure you share this. Okay, share this on Twitter, share this on your Facebook, share this with your friends, because at the end of the day, guys, there's a lot of women out here that are suffering in relationships, and it's like they're suffering in silence because they truly don't know what to do. They really don't know where to go. They don't really know and understand, that in a relationship, you got to know what you want. Not because, oh, he got a nice Benz or he got a nice house. That's the guy for you. What you need to do, guys, is map out who you want in your life. So for me, right, my husband, right, he's not perfect, but he's the man for me, right? He's there for me. He's there for the kids. He helped pay half the bills. He's a hard worker. He makes sure, that I'm good. Definitely we not, all lovey-dovey all the time. Yes, we do argue. Yes, we do get in, conflict. But at the end of the day, we have an understanding that we want more. We want to have a house, right? We want to have cars. We want to have money, and we want to be able to travel with our children, right? So we have goals in place, okay? That's helping us get ourselves, to the next level, right? But if we didn't have goals together, then we're going nowhere together. You understand? So if you and your boyfriend or you and your husband are together and y'all still in that same basement apartment, then it's time to grow. It's time to get yourselves, to the next level. But you got to be on the same page. If he is getting paid every week or every 2 weeks at his job and he's spending money on sneakers and cars and clothes and jewelry, he's not putting no money into the household. Right? The same thing for you. Every time you get paid, you're going to get hair and nails and weave and all that other crap done, and you're not putting any money towards you now going to go get a house, right? Or a better apartment, right? So you guys got to get on the same page. You got to sit down and get a book, right? You don't have to be this small. It can be bigger than this. A book of what are my goals, right? What is the goal? What do we need to be doing every paycheck. How much can we need to put up? How much can we sacrifice every single paycheck so that we can put down on a home or right or an apartment, right? Most people want apartments these days, right? So if you want an apartment, how much do you have to save up to put first month's rent and first month's security, right? You got to think about these things, right? And then now for the children, the kids are growing up. The kids want to do this. The kids want to do that. You got to start looking for scholarships for kids, right? Start looking up scholarships, whatever field your child wants to go, and start looking up this. This is what I'm doing with my daughter now. She's looking up scholarships in 2 different areas of what she want to do. You got to start. You got to do it together. Then, of course, if you have a man who now you have 2 daughters or you have a daughter, guess what? Now that man has to be there for you and your daughters and showing your daughters how a woman needs to be treated. Because if your man is whipping your behind and he is doing all this crap to you, all this negative stuff, guess what? Your children are now seeing that. Your girls are now seeing that. See, girls are more personable than boys. Okay, so girls will see, okay, well, mom was treated like this. They by default will pick the same man. By default, ladies, they will pick the same exact man. Okay, and it begins this cycle. So you got to break it. So if you're with this man and he's aggressive and he's very very abusive to you, let him go. God got something better for you. Now you may say, you know what, Tanisha, that's easy for you to say because you're not in my relationship. I might have been getting my ass whooped. You might have been getting your ass whooped for 20 years by this man, and your kids are seeing it. But guess what, guys? If you never do nothing different, you never get nothing different. If you never change, nothing changes, and then you're never going to break the cycle. Right? So you're always around that energy, guys. So my relationship advice to you ladies, guys, is come to the table with something, right? Come to the table with the table, right? Come to the table with the table, but don't intimidate your husband. Don't intimidate him, right? Don't intimidate your boyfriend, because here's the thing. We need our men, right? We don't want to say we don't need our men. We need our men, right? We need our men to be there for us, help us with the children, help us with the household, help us with the kids. We need our husbands there for us. So we need to act like we need them there for us. I don't act too independent or arrogant or cocky. No, my husband, babe, I need you to do this. I need you to do that, right? Whether he get it done or not, now he knows in his head, well, my wife needs me. Okay? My wife needs me. You can't act like you too independent. You can't act like you too independent, ladies, because guess what? Then ain't nobody gonna want you. Ain't nobody gonna deal with you, and ain't nobody, really gonna want to, cater to you. So, ladies, learn how to be calm. I'm learning that. Learn how to be humble. Learn how to submit to our husbands. Okay, now if you're in a relationship with a man and you're just dating, I wouldn't really say submit to him until okay, well, he put a ring on it and he is definitely, the one that you are going to marry or get engaged to, then that's something different. But if you just 2-3 weeks and you're like, oh, I don't know, if this is the one, just feel it out for a year, right? See how it is for a whole year. And then you say, all right, well, you know what? I'm going to now, take this relationship to the next level. You're going to start acting like wifey material. Right? You can't expect to turn wifey and you're not acting like a wife. Right? Most women like to do that. Oh, he ain't give me a ring yet, but you're not even acting like his wife. You acting like a bird. Let's get it right, guys. Right? So that your husband or your fiance or your new boyfriend can look at you as wifey material and want to bring you home to his mother or want to bring you home to his aunt, whoever who raised him. Okay? So guys, ladies, let's step our game up. Right? It's not about the men having money and taking care of us. No, you have your own bread. You bring your own bread to the table. You help your man, right? You help your man with the bills, and you help, your man with the household chores and everything, and with the kids. And guess what? Everything else will smoothen out. But when you selfish and you trying to get, and you're not giving him nothing, better believe. I'm telling you, your relationship will not last long, or if it does, you will not be happy, ladies. So let's get it right, ladies. Relationship advice for women, 101 by me, Tanisha Marie. Guys, go to workwithtanisha.com. I am a coach. I work from home. I help people to be able to make an extra $250 a week from the comfort of their home. But the time is now. Let's step our game up, ladies.